Ayo YouTube, Flowcat here, bringing you another episode of Camps Worth Clearing. This one will be dedicated to Tsurumi Island and will contain two separate locations for you. One of them is really good for the wolfhounds. If you're new here, it would mean a lot to me if you liked, subscribe, and join my Discord. We have an active community in there and we're looking to grow. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty, welcome to the video. Today we'll be focused on Tsurumi Island. There will be two separate routes in this video. This first one and a second one which is really good for the RIFTHOUNDs. There will be mining spots laid out throughout this video. I'll point them out for you guys, but I won't stop and mine all of them for the sake of time. And we're moving on, despite Jean almost getting stuck in a rock. As you can probably tell from the length of this video, these routes are sort of lengthy. Each of them takes about 10 minutes, maybe a little longer. This is just more proof in my eyes that they're increasing the difficulty as well as the mob density with all of the new regions that are coming out. Particularly, this reminds me of the route on Tsurumi Island that I put out with all the ruin sentinels. There are a ton of ruin enemies on this route, and it's also very much like a dungeon. I was really happy the first time I ran through this place because the more places like this that are added, the more routes that we have to run. Oh yeah, there are also energy as well as Mora deposits and artifact deposits on this route. I am definitely going to grab those as we go. As you can tell, I'm using the same team from last time. I recorded this video pretty much right after the previous one. But as you can tell, my rotations are a lot cleaner in this one. It's funny how practice works. Oh, my E exploded just a second too soon, or else it would have stopped him. Oof. Poor Sarah. Oh, gosh. No, gosh. And now they will pay for what they have done. But yes, looking forward to Enkanomiya. The entire region looks like this, like a kind of like big dungeon. So that's really exciting. I hope there's a lot of replayability to it, and I'll be able to make good mob route videos for that location as well. Amber putting in work. I've decided recently that I'm going to hyper invest in my Amber because I'm having so much fun using her as like a sub DPS buffer. And I feel like she's going to have a lot of use as a pyro enabler in future comps. Another thing I really like about putting Amber in this comp is that I'm able to battery my Yanfei. You'll actually see later on, I pull it off perfectly where both Baron Bunnies explode after my Yanfei ults. and I'm able to get over half of her energy up immediately. It's all about knowing when the Baron Bunnies are going to explode and making sure that I ult with Yanfei before they do. I'm not playing around with this guy. I see him putting up that shield and I'm like, nah, buddy. I really hate those shields. So as we climb up here, you'll notice that they're all clustered in this corner over here. It depends on what day it is. There are 3 different rotations on Tsurumi Island. So depending on the day, these 3 robots will be in different spots, and sometimes they're just wandering around. I just wanted to mention that in case you run over to this spot and they're not in the exact same spot. The 2.4 looks really exciting. It comes out tomorrow, and I am just sort of out of my mind excited. I'm gonna have a Shenhe summoning stream. I hope to see everyone there. Before we do the Shenhe summoning, I do have one account review, but then directly after that account review, it's gonna be all about Shenhe in 2.4. I don't think I'll do any of the quests on Tuesday. I've mentioned before, I'm going to wait a week after the quests are released to do them. That way my community has time to finish the quests and I don't spoil it for everybody. But yeah. Shenhe's looking like she's going to be really fun for cryo, freeze teams, and those are my favorite. As well, Yunjin looks like she's going to be phenomenal. I actually wanted to spend some time in today's video talking about the potential of Yunjin. I've seen other content creators talking about this, but the role that Yunjin plays in Genshin is kind of new. It's new in the sense that she is almost a universal damage amplifier for normal attacks. At first, everyone, immediately thought of Yoimiya, which Yoimiya is going to benefit massively from Yunjin. But there are other units that are going to benefit massively as well. Kokomi, for example, will be really buffed up by Yunjin. Razor will get a huge buff, probably, from Yunjin. And then I was thinking about it, but one of the biggest limiting factors for making a unit a main DPS is their ability to output consistent on-field damage. It seems like Yunjin's kit enables main DPSs. So let's say you're running physical Zhongli. I think that she would be an amazing asset for a team like that. I just feel like Yunjin's gonna bring a lot of variety to Genshin, and she specifically is going to enable a ton of builds. For that reason, I'm super glad that they're giving her out for free. if they didn't give her out for free, that would be pretty crappy, because she does actually seem like she's gonna be pretty game changing. You know, I don't want to be too quick to say this changes everything, but I mean, her kit looks incredibly good. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do a ton of testing on both the units, Shenhe and Yunjin, on my stream on Tuesday. I am very much looking forward to it. I hope to see many of you there. So coming up is the combo where I nail my rotations perfectly and battery my Yanfei. I drop the Baron Bunnies. Swap, alt, catch, and then I do the E. Ah, look at all that energy. That's like half of her ult restored within the first couple seconds. It's pretty good. You can actually teleport back to the starting point. It's a bit faster. But sometimes there's a Thunder Lawachorl sitting over there, and I just wanted to point that out. When I pull Shenhe, I'm going to build her with the Primordial Jadewing Spear to start out, because I already have it. And then, probably near the end of the week or something, maybe on Saturday, I'll have another summoning stream. I'm initially probably only going to pull her C0, and then I will go from there and see, like, after the first week or so, how many constellations I want, and whether I want to go for her spear. Because Primordial Jadewing Spear seems like it's pretty much the same as her spear, except for the base attack. Like, their effects are so very similar. But yeah. Oh, get ready for some big, juicy vapes.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. You gotta love those big amber vapes. They feel so good. And this is another spot that changes depending on the day. Sometimes it's like 3 big ones, sometimes it's this pack of smaller ones, and sometimes it's just Hilichurl. Oh, this corrosion takes my... Oh. Poor Sarah. She's getting abused during this video. Die, dog, die. Finally. Took forever to take that guy down. Okay, so we teleport back up top. Onward we go. I also wanted to bring up how I'm not like hyper preparing for these units. I've put a lot of thought into it. I don't really feel like there's any point for me to like over prepare for new units. One of my favorite things in Genshin Impact is watching my characters get stronger over time. And I feel like if I prepare too much in advance for a unit, I don't really get the same satisfaction of watching their power level rise. That's what happened with Kazuha. I pulled him and immediately maxed and triple crowned him. I never really got to see the progression of his strength growing. And besides, I feel like Shenhe and Yunjin are a lot less straightforward than like Ito. So I don't even really know what artifacts I'm gonna use on her yet. Same with Yunjin. I have no idea what I'm gonna really build them to do or what team comps I'm gonna put them in. I'm just kind of waiting so I can get my hands on them and test them out myself. Besides, there's so many content creators that already put out day one, week one guides. I don't really see the point in me rushing to try to beat any of them. Instead, I'll just take my time, build my Shenhe and Yunjin up, and figure out what to do with them from there. Couple more mining spots as we go here. And we're nearing the last few enemies. Another one of these big boys. Comment down below and let me know what you guys are excited about in 2.4. I know there's a lot of people wanting Zhongli and Ganyu. Curious who you're excited about. And not to mention the fact that we've got Yae Miko coming in 2.5. I feel like Mihoyo's trying to make everyone go bankrupt at this point. But I'm excited for Yae Miko too. I'll for sure get her at least C0. I don't really know if I'll have the funds to go for any constellations by then though. Thanks for watching. One last thing, sometimes there's rift hounds up here depending on the day, just depends on the rotation of the island. If you got all the way to the end of this video, please drop a like on it, subscribe to me if you're new, and as always, stay healthy, stay hydrated, peace.